Amidst a global pandemic and political upheaval in the KwaZulu-Natal province, the Center for Creative Arts at the University of KwaZulu-Natal forged ahead with presenting the 42nd edition of the prestigious Durban International Film Festival. Presented in the virtual space for the second consecutive year, because of the pandemic, which has regulated restrictions on public events, the Durban International Film Festival succeeded to present an array of inspiring, engaging, and high-quality cinema from across the globe. For the Center for Creative Arts, the annual Durban International Film Festival is a highlight on the university's social and academic calendar. The university is a proud stakeholder as both presenters and as a major funder of this iconic festival.
I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the filmmakers and all the winners in the competition for DIF 42nd edition of 2021. I would like to thank all the juries, the curator, head of curatorship, Ms. Chipo, the director of CCA, Dr. Ismail Mohammed, and the entire DIF team. I want to thank you for the excellent work that you have done in 2021. And I would also like to take this opportunity to stress the importance of DIF for the University of KwaZulu-Natal in terms of the importance for community engagement and also in terms of the internationalization of our endeavor as the University of KwaZulu-Natal. To all the winners, congratulations. I thank you very much.
The festival was once again curated by Chipo Jo. With her flair for experimentation, passion for new voices, and her activism for amplifying the voices of historically marginalized filmmakers without compromising any of the aesthetics and values of making qualitative cinema. Chipo Jo was assisted by a carefully selected team of programmers whose knowledge, skills, and expertise contributed to a diverse program that challenged, provoked, inspired, and entertained. The Durban International Film Festival is viewed by an independent jury, who provide a critical assessment of the festival and who select the winners for each category in the festival. The Durban International Film Festival is made possible through the kind sponsorship of our co-funders, who share our values of celebrating excellence and bringing engaging narratives from across the globe to our audiences. The KwaZulu-Natal Film Commission, the National Film and Video Foundation, the National Arts Council, and the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. The moment has come. It's time to find out who takes away the prizes in the 42nd edition of the Durban International Film Festival. The Shorts jury had a very difficult task in choosing from 53 high-quality films. Therefore, they have a few special mentions to make. Jury member Nadine Klutter will take you through the first special mention.
This is a film that I had one of my most deeply visceral, emotional reactions to. The other judges were quite deeply touched by it, and I'm sure it affected many audience members who watched it. The acting is outstanding, and the world of the story created just kept us on our toes throughout. For this, a special mention must go to When the Sun Sets. Congratulations to the team, and may the film continue to touch all who watch it. I'm so excited and honored to announce the Best South African Short Film for DIF 2021. For its fresh, unique, and decolonial take on history, for the way it celebrates who we are as a people, for the reminder that our strength lies within, especially during these very challenging times. I want to congratulate the team behind Shaka Nkosi Yamakosi. Well done on being the best South African short film this year. May the message of this film travel far and wide, touching all who watch it. I wish you all the best.
Yazi mzukulu, umkhumbuzo umunye umuntu naye wekhishwa inyumbazana. Bayenazo zonke izathu zokungaqhubeki ngempilo. Ngokubhekana nezimo ezinzima. Wagcina eseyinkosi yakwaZulu ethandwa nehlonishwa izizwe zonke. Kuba lokho
To Gogo Malamula, thank you so much for telling this story. This story is for the next generation. It's for the young children out there to discover the heroes within themselves. This story is to remind you that you must be fearless. There's thousands of ancestors walking behind you. To Diff, thank you very much for this platform that enables us to showcase our excellence. Yes!
Dear Filmmakers Festival organizers and all festival goers, I'm proud to announce the special mentions for 2 short films in the competition of this year's Durban International Festival. The first special mention goes to the film The Best Orchestra in the World by Henning Backhaus. The jury appreciated not only the great production value of the film, but also the universal topic, which presented with excellent sense of humor can be translated into all cultures, social and political circumstances around the world. The second special mention goes to the film Tuk Tuk by Mohamed Kader. The short drama focuses on women empowerment story and has extraordinary acting by Elam Vagdi, shedding light on the social issue of women debtors in Egypt. Congratulations, Mohammed. And finally, the award for the Best African Short. I'm happy to announce that the award for the Best African Short goes unanimously to the South African film with the title What Did You Dream by Karabo Lediga. We wanted to distinguish the film for its breathtaking mise-en-scene, magical realism and surprising ending, but also the director's great feel for work with children actors. Karabo, congratulations.
Thank you so very much to the jury and to the Durban International Film Festival as a whole for this amazing honor, and thank you to the cast and crew of What Did You Dream for making it possible for this film to exist and making it so much fun to make. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Lesedi, so very much for your work. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Lungile. Thank you, Mam Koni. There's so many of you I can't thank personally because this is only 30 seconds long, but I wish you all the best and may you be blessed.
The first special mention goes to a short film named Tio. Tio is a wonderfully detailed and immersive work of art that subverts our expectations of what an animated short film can mean. It's also a very innovative way of social commentary, and I think it does what most good films should do. It surprises us. The next special mention goes to a short film called Dustin. Dustin may be a short film, but it tells a much longer story. It's very sensitive, it's inclusive, and it's the kind of layered character portrait that breaks the shackles of fiction. And I think most of all, it changes the way we look at the world. I, for one, became a better person after watching it, and if that isn't a sign of a good short film, I don't know what is. Now for the big one, the best short film goes to Alakachu, Take and Run. Alakachu, Take and Run, I think was a unanimous verdict amongst all the jury members. It's despite being part of such a strong lineup and being based in Kyrgyzstan, I think it transcended nationalities, boundaries, cultures and languages to tell a very universal tale. It's also beautifully filmed. The craft is pitch perfect. The performances are very good. And I think all of us will remember this film for a very long time. It may be rooted in a specific place, but it stands for all of time. And I'd like to congratulate the makers, and I'd like to thank them for extending to us the privilege of watching and judging their work of art in a very difficult year. Congratulations again.
Мен üstümden atlayıp geçsen, ömür boyu жақсылық көрмейсің.
I would deeply like to thank the jury for appreciating our work. This is a huge honor. I would also like to thank the Durban International Film Festival for having us next to all the talented filmmakers and their beautiful films. I would like to thank our amazing crew and the women who entrusted me their stories that this film could be made. Thank you so much. This really means a lot to me.
The medium of cinema is a dynamic platform for celebrating human rights and for advocating for social justice. The Durban International Film Festival takes pride in being associated with the South African chapter of Amnesty International, the sponsors of the annual Amnesty Award at the festival.
The annual Amnesty Durban Human Rights Award at the 42nd Durban International Film Festival goes to I Mary. Regina Mary Ndlovu flings open the windows into her world of albinism, discrimination and sexual abuse. She transforms her suffering into something magical as talk show host, advocate and supporter of others. Her large personality lays bare the elements of being seen as an object, a good luck charm, of being a girl child betrayed, and the ability to hold confronting conversations with care. It is illuminating and cathartic for the viewer. The film inspires us to make choices and take action. Congratulations. After hours of deliberation over 13 documentaries, we saw how important these courageous filmmakers and protagonists are. We therefore wish to make honorary mention of several films. The Environmental Injustice and Climate Exodus, Morning Star, and Of Fear, the look down on and marginalized in Zinda. Also, the vocal protest against sexual harassment in As I Want, and the sensitive portrayals of being gay in I, Samuel, and gender transition in Threshold. In closing, our special thanks goes to the Durban International Film Festival for our 18 years of partnership in highlighting human rights. Thank you.
That incident that happened at 8, do you think he raped me because of the myths?
You see Regina Mary, you see the fun, you see the greatness, but you really don't know me. I go through pain every day of my life. I resent myself sometimes because of the challenges I've experienced because of gender-based violence.
And I just wanted to say on behalf of the team how absolutely thrilled we are to have received the Amnesty International Award for Human Rights. We're absolutely humbled and privileged that Regina Mary's work and activism and humanitarianism has been recognized in this way, and we are confident that this award will elevate her work to a greater level so she can continue doing what she's doing. Thank you so much.
Hello everybody, I am delighted to announce the Documentary Awards today. The members of the jury have been touched by this unique story about freedom and survival. The Best South African Documentary Award at the 42nd Durban International Film Festival has a joint winner. The first winner is I Am Here.
Whoever told you that I am old? Look at me. You want me to dance a little bit and make a tango or a polka?
On behalf of the entire I Am Here film crew, Ella Blumenthal and her family and myself, I would just like to say that it is such an honor to receive this jury award, especially from such an esteemed and incredible festival such as the Durban International Film Festival. The festival was really pivotal. A few years ago, some of us came to it for the very first time, and the advice that we received was really pivotal in making the film what it is today. So we thank you so much for honouring Ella and her extraordinary life and her beautiful message with this award, and we're just so truly grateful. Thank you.
The Best South African Documentary Award at the 42nd Durban International Film Festival has a joint winner, and the winner is Made in Paris.
African National Congress is the alternative force, and it's just a matter of time before the ANC becomes the government in South Africa.
Hello everyone. Wow, I have to pinch myself. This honor is incredible, and I think for me, with Women's Month coming around the corner, this recognition honors the legacy of women such as Dulcie September. I'd like to dedicate this award to Dulcie September, her family, my family, and the incredible crew that worked on this production. Thank you, Diff, and Viva Dulcie September. Viva.
Well, the winner for the best documentary is Downstream to Kinshasa. I want to congratulate you and all the best. Have a good night.
Thank you to the festival, the team, for selecting my film. Many thanks also to the jury member for this honor. And thank you to the Durban Film Festival, because for many years now, the festival supports my work. Thank you so much. Thank you again.
The Film and Publications Board is a long-time supporter of DIF, and we continue to pledge our support to the growth of the industry. The screenplay is the blueprint to unleashing a film to the viewing public. Scripts that are based around fresh concepts that build dynamic characters and tell gripping stories are the backbone around which the cast and crew create the flesh of the narrative. A master screenplay writer has the ability to take a story and infuse it with life, creating an excitement that captivates not only the creative team but also the audience. I am proud to announce that the award for Best Screenplay of the 42nd Durban International Film Festival goes to My Son. Congratulations on a well-deserved win.
어느 아버지와 아들의 이야기.
나 먼댕류.
아니야, 잘생겼어, 착하고. 지친 여동생이 나오고 고통스럽지만 웃긴.
아, 미야!
새로운 활동 지원사니?
어제부터.
자책골이야, 완전 대프할 시시였는데 이 사람이.
I really appreciate it. But first, my condolences to the recent death in South Africa. I hope this crisis will level up the democracy of South Africa. It's a great honor to win the Best Screenplay award in the festival. I believe in this will extend what I'm doing filmmaking. With my next one, I will come back to the Durban International Film Festival. Thank you very much.
The award for the Best Actress for the 42nd Durban International Film Festival goes to Chola Maseko for her role in Pusha Presa Panda. Congratulations.
Honor. Thank you to the director, Dick Rubin, for pushing me so hard on set. Thank you to the cast and crew for your support. It was so important. Thank you to my mom for your support. I love you. I really hope that everybody understands how important sanitary health is and how much of a priority it should be. I hope we're inspired to push our government even more. I hope we are inspired to do even more. Thank you so much, Durban Film Festival.
The leadership of the 42nd Annual Durban International Film Festival is to be commended once again for carrying on the festival in spite of challenges presented by the pandemic and the most recent turmoil in Durban. As a juror among a panel of esteemed industry professionals, I am humbled to be able to assist with the cultural and creative work of the 42nd Annual Durban International Film Festival. Much can be said about the power of art to articulate, interpret, and redirect the human condition. I am pleased to announce the award for Best Actor for a performance that expressed the power of the human spirit in the face of heartbreaking circumstances. The award for Best Actor goes to Sang Yoon In for his awe-inspiring performance in My Son. Congratulations. Congratulations and blessings, Sang Yoon In.
필요해요. 나한테 해주는 여자 없겠지. 난 불구야.
나도 여기가 불구야. 씨발 그래서 감정 조절도 안 되고 맨날 병신짓만 해.
이번 우리 집에 씨발 아무 형도 그냥 꼴리만 와서 사는데.
안녕하세요. 영화 마이선에서 장현재 역을 맡은 한국의 배우 안승균입니다. 먼저 소감을 말씀드리기 전에 얼마 전에 남아프리카 공화국에서 벌어진 사건에 유감을 표합니다. 하루빨리 원만히 해결되기를 간절히 기도합니다. 먼저 이렇게 초대해주신 더반국제영화제에 너무 감사드립니다. 그리고 훌륭하고 따뜻한 위로를 줬던 마이선 우리 사랑하는 가족들, 그리고 감독님, 전체 스태프, 제작진 여러분들께 정말 감사드립니다. 저는 이 작품을 통해서 사랑과 위로를 느꼈습니다. 제 안에 어떤 사랑과 어떤 결핍이 있는가, 그것이 어떻게 존재하고 그것은 불편한가 편안한가, 나란 사람을 되짚어보며 공감하고 질문을 던져볼 수 있는 그런 기회가 됐던 것 같아요. 마이선을 보시는 분들도 이 영화를 통해 따뜻한 위로를 느끼시고 스스로에게 어떠한 질문을 남길 수 있을지 생각할 수 있는 의미 있는 작품이 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 다시 한번 감사의 말씀드립니다.
The Durban International Film Festival encourages artistic bravery, experimentation, innovation, and calculated risk-taking in the making of cinema. This year's award for artistic bravery is presented to Pusha Presa Panda.
Asante sana. Jina na kintu ya kusema. Kile minakuya kufanya huku ni kufungula macho ya bantu jubaoni. Yote. Tunarudia kukwabeba bile byote moye muriba. Asante sana baba na mama.
On behalf of the jury, I'm pleased to announce that the award for Best Director at the 42nd Durban International Film Festival goes to Shi Shin for the film A Little Bird Reminds Me. This director reminds us that sometimes less is more. His light touch enabled a beautifully flowing film, a story that gently unfolds and yet powerfully draws in the viewer along the way. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, I'm Shixin, the director of the film A Little Bird Reminds Me. I would like to say thank you to Durban International Film Festival, to the judges, to the organizing committee, and to the dear audiences. I would also like to say thank you to my colleagues, my producer Alec Liu, my general producer Zhao Yang, Feng Ting, and all the cast and the crews working for this film. Thank you. I also want to express my best wishes for the future of the Durban International Film Festival, for the city of Durban, and for South Africa.
Kudos to all of the filmmakers selected for the 42nd Annual Durban International Film Festival. I commend the festival leadership team for their second year of pandemic-defying work. It was an honor to be chosen as a juror, serving along with other esteemed film professionals. And I am doubly honored to announce the best South African film presented at the 42nd Annual Durban International Film Festival. The award goes to Sons of the Sea, a film that so poignantly displays the power of relationships for good and evil. Sons of the Sea depicts the impact of both personal and casual interactions against the backdrop of universal themes of family, foes, and changing values as Indigenous people struggle for identity and a home in a shifting and oftentimes hostile world. Sons of the Sea, congratulations. Congratulations and blessings.
Weet jy waarvan ek kom die goed? Van ons waters af. Ons Bokkenland. Hulle is die mense wat steel van ons af. En wat is ons supposed om te doen? Fucking uit. Fuck wat julle doen. Ons se kop met 'n hotel doen in die karel.
Sons of the Sea team is so excited about this award. Thank you to the Durban International Film Festival. We are honored. I want to thank the entire cast, but especially Roberto Kyle, Marlon Swartz, Brendan Daniels, and Nicole Fortain for your brilliance, artistry, and commitment. I want to thank our producers, Kosi Dali, Imran Hamdallah, David Orler, for your hard work, your perseverance. I mean, you guys are magic. I want to thank our DOP, Sebastian Court, Paul Spears, for your craft and your dedication and your dope skills. I especially want to thank my partner, Nadia Davids, for just being in my corner throughout the entire process and for your inspiration. Thank you.
I'm Laurie Utian, and I was part of the Durban International Film Festival 2021 jury for Best Feature Film. It was an honor to be on a jury with so many esteemed film professionals from all over the world. We were tasked with watching a diversity of films, also very different in their topics, tone, and director style, making our task that much more difficult. However, the jury did come to a unanimous decision and decide to award the Durban International Film Festival Best Feature Film 2021 to a gentle coming-of-age story that touched us all. The director's light touch, beautiful cinematography, a story that slowly and refreshingly unfolds, all added up to make a beautiful and lovely feature film. Therefore, the jury has decided to award this year's Best Feature Film to A Little Bird Reminds Me, directed by Jin Shi. Thank you to all my fellow jury members for being part of these our robust discussions, and thank you so much to the Durban International Film Festival for the privilege of being part of this year's edition.
Thank you. Thank you very much to the Durban International Film Festival. This is a great, big encouragement for all my colleagues, for everyone working in this film. I would like to say thank you very much again to all cast and crew working for the film A Little Bird Reminds Me. We will try to make more films together in the future. Finally, thank you very much again to Durban. All my best wishes.
And now, for a word from the director of the Center for Creative Arts, Dr. Ismail Mohammed, about the 3 new awards that will be presented annually by the management of the Center for Creative Arts.
The Center for Creative Arts is a champion for democracy, human rights, social justice, creative education, and access to the arts for all. It is with this spirit that the Center for Creative Arts is this year introducing 3 new award categories, and for which the management of the Center for Creative Arts will award recognition to filmmakers, organizations, and institutions who share in our commitment to engage the cinematic arts to grow, mature, and defend our democracy.
The first of the new awards presented by the Center for Creative Arts recognizes that the right to access to the arts is a human rights issue. The Center for Creative Arts will present an annual award to an individual or organization that broadens access to the arts. The inaugural DIF Promoting Access to Cinema Award recognizes an organization that does outstanding work to bring about sustainable and free screenings in predominantly underprivileged communities by screening local, contemporary, and topical films in places where traditional cinema often does not reach. The winner of the inaugural DIF Promoting Access to Cinema Award is Sunshine Cinema.
Hello, DIF!
Wow!
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 Wow! Thank you so much, Durban International Film Festival, for recognizing our work with this inaugural Promoting Access to African Cinema Award.
Since the beginning of Sunshine Cinema, it has been our goal to shine a light on African cinema.
This award means a lot to so many people around Southern Africa. Thank you.
Yay! We are so happy.
Thank you very much.
And a huge thanks to all the filmmakers who have supported our work.
So many filmmakers who believed in us from the beginning.
We will definitely continue.
Here's to sparking important conversations through African cinema. Thank you from Sunshine Cinema. Mwah!
The second new award, presented by the Center for Creative Arts, recognizes an individual or organization that champions the use of cinema as a tool for advocacy, education, and promoting public awareness programs. The inaugural DIF Film in Education Award recognizes the work of a non-profit media company that has produced over 100 documentaries for a diverse public range of public education programs. The inaugural DIF Film in Education Award goes to STEPS for championing public education through the medium of film.
I am honored to accept this award on behalf of the STEPS team. We are proud to work with a network of partners who is committed and passionate and believes in the power of film to disrupt the world around us. We are grateful that our supporters see the value in what we do and continue to fund us. We would like to thank especially those who share their lives on film and in so doing educate, start conversations, and create awareness around social justice issues. Thank you for this recognition.
The third and final new award presented by the Center for Creative Arts recognizes an individual or organization who has built a significant canon of work that contributes to a culture of advancing human rights and advocating for social justice. The inaugural Artfluence DIF Award for Human Rights recognizes a filmmaker whose documentaries have played a vital role in documenting the lives of South Africa's human rights legends and unearthing the need for a thorough investigation into the deaths of assassinated political leaders such as Dulcie September and Ahmed Timmel. The inaugural Artfluence DIF Award for Human Rights goes to filmmaker Enver Samuels for his immense contribution to advocating for human rights and social justice through his documentaries.
Hello again. Don't judge me for breaking continuity rules. The notifications did come on separate days. This is another shock. I must pinch myself for the second time. Thank you so much to DIF for recognizing the critical importance of human rights and social justice in documentary filmmaking. This is an initiative that needs to be applauded. Become active and reactive citizens. Please follow our impact campaign on murderinparis.com. It just takes 20 seconds of your time to fill in our Justice for Dulcie petition. Thank you again, and Justice for Dulcie, justice.
And that brings us to the end of the 42nd Durban International Film Festival Award ceremony. Once again, congratulations to the winners, and thank you to the filmmakers for inspiring us, challenging us, and entertaining us. We still have tonight and tomorrow left to check out all of these great films, and this is also the time to announce the closing documentary, Threshold.
First of all, I would like to say that it's a big honor for me to be here in the closing night of Durban International Film Festival. So thank you a lot for the invitation. Threshold is an autobiographical documentary about my experience as a mother of a transgender teenager. In 2016, my son told me he was having doubts and questioning his gender identity. And for me, it was a whole new world. I didn't know very much about those questions in that time. And my first reaction was to ask him to interview him. And he said yes, and we had a very nice conversation with the presence of the camera. And then in the following years, each time he changed the moment in his transition process, we kept doing those conversations, those filmed conversations, and this is the soul and the structure of the film. So the film is a film about dialogue about 3 generations, because my mother is with us. So three generations trying to understand each other and trying to be together on this very important moment in our lives. And it was going through this process and doing the film was a really important learning process for me. So I hope you enjoy it and have a good session, and that's it. Thank you a lot. Bye.
Eu sempre quis ser mãe. E com 23 anos, engravidei pela primeira vez. Nessa época, eu só me preocupava em ter um parto natural, usar fralda de pano e amamentar. A adolescência estava tão longe que eu não imaginava o tamanho das mudanças que iam vir pela frente. Mas os anos passaram e de repente tudo mudou.
No final do ano passado, de 2016, eu meio que entendi qual era meu gênero.
Qual que é?
Sou menina.
Eu já estudei literatura, fui dançarina, tentei tocar saxofone, quis morar em Moçambique. Eu tive muitas dúvidas na vida, mas nunca me passou pela cabeça questionar se eu era ou não mulher.
Foi aqui que eu achei seu nome. Um dos capítulos chama Maíra Coraci. Maíra é lua e Coraci é sol.
Para mim, a pílula anticoncepcional sempre foi um veneno, e aceitar meu corpo sempre foi uma busca. E aí chega uma nova geração e vira tudo do avesso.
Marti, o que aconteceu com seu irmão nos últimos meses?
Às vezes eu achava que devia simplesmente aceitar. Às vezes eu achava que devia questionar. Não é fácil saber a melhor forma de lidar com um processo desses. Mas eu nunca quis ser essa mãe que fica duvidando. E eu achei que filmar seria a melhor maneira de entender o que estava acontecendo.